This is Zone Learning at Ryerson University.
Never in my wildest dreams did I ever think that this is where we would end up and what we've been doing.
In our specific startup, we were working on research that was probably at the PhD or postdoctorate level. And not a lot of students will have that opportunity.
Being able to be resilient in times of change and times of uncertainty is one of the big takeaways that I've had from Green Igloo, from Ryerson, from all the zones that we've worked with. It's probably the reason that I'm still an entrepreneur today.
It's also completely transformed who I am as a student, as a community leader, just by being able to have access to these mentors and these opportunities to kind of fail in a nice closed environment, but also really being able to apply what I learned in the classroom to an actual real life endeavor.
I never learned any of these aspects when I was doing my own programs, studying and becoming a space scientist. But, it's never too late, as I've learned from other entrepreneurs who are all in this.
I think with Zone Learning, you're like, every problem is an opportunity. And that has been invaluable in the work that I do now. Just the ability to be like, okay, I'm going to sit with this problem. I'm going to think it through. And actually see if there's like an opportunity to grow here or create something.
It really allowed me to familiarize myself with a lot of digital tools, such as 3D printers and physical hand tools, but not only familiarize myself with them, but also seeing how students and entrepreneurs outside of my own field use these in very creative ways, which I can then apply to my own studies, not only as an architecture student in physical modeling and fabrication, but actually in the field of architecture.
We started as a school project at Ryerson, and then we joined the Transmedia Zone, where we developed and produced our first season. And since then, we've joined CBC Podcasts. So we think that it was really good to be with the Transmedia Zone because they really held us accountable for, finishing something. We always joke that, as creative people, as perfectionists, we don't know that we would have ever actually released the first season had it not been for their push.
The people, the relationships are by far the most important thing I've taken away from my experience at the Zone. To this day, I continue to have that love and support reciprocated in endeavors I do beyond Ryerson, and the connections still pay off to this day, and the network of people is still so rich to this day. I really cannot put into words how awesome the experience was.
One thing that I must say is that having a community is so essential when being an entrepreneur.
When I hear Zone, I think of community, and that's something I think we need now more than ever.